You know what you need? You need a day off. Let's talk about it. My name is Paul Gavin and I've been making my living exclusively as a freelance musician for 2 years, 2 months and 28 days. And I need to share some quick thoughts with you about taking a day off. When I first started my career in 2015 as a freelance musician, I barely ever had a day off. And it started to wear on me. There would be times where I would go 20, 25 days with no time off, not a free day ever. And it got to be way too much. It got to be so much that I started not loving music like I used to. So I discovered I really needed to make a change in order to make this viable for my health. I mean, monetarily I was doing great, I was working a lot, and you know, all that was great, but man, I was worn out. It was killing me to work every single hour all the time. So I had to come up with a solution. I decided that I was gonna find 2 days where I could take the days off, and I would just say no to any work that came by. This was really hard for me. I decided on Sundays and Wednesdays because those are the 2 days I go to church, and one of the most important things for me is to be able to be with my church family as often as possible. So in general, now these days, I say no to Sundays and Wednesdays. Is that expensive? Yes, it costs a lot of money to take those 2 days off, but I had to think about my health and my sanity. Working every single day all the time is not good for you. There's a reason why people work 5 days and then they take the other 2 days off. So if you want to take care of yourself, you want to take care of your health, there's a reason why people have a weekend, and I think it's important to try to find a couple days that you can take off so you can take care of yourself. I've found that by taking those days off and prioritizing my mental health and my physical health and looking out for myself, that I calmed down a lot. There would be times where I would look at my calendar and see a string of 15 days where I wasn't gonna get any time off to take care of myself, do things for fun or anything like that, and I would just get stressed out, and music became burdensome instead of fun. And I did not get into this for music to be burdensome instead of fun, so I had to fix that. I also found myself using my time a whole lot better because I knew that Sundays and Wednesdays I wasn't doing anything for anybody. So I knew that those other 5 days I really had to work hard. As my schedule stands right now, I generally really don't do anything on Sundays and Wednesdays. I try to take those days off and enjoy myself. And I'll talk a little bit more about what my rules are for those days later. But in general, I'm really not doing anything for anybody else. On the remaining days of the week, I call them work days, and I work for the whole day. From waking up to going to sleep, I'm generally doing everything I can to further my career. And that makes the days off more exciting, and it makes work days more energetic. I feel like I want to work harder on my work days because I know that on my days off, I ain't doing nothing. All right, so my rules for my days off. Number 1, I don't do any work for other people. I'm willing to work for myself on a day off, but I don't do any work for other people. I also don't really communicate that much on those days off either. Those days are really dedicated to me taking care of myself. They're not for everybody else and everything they need me to do. The thing you gotta realize is, like, you're the only person that's really gonna take care of yourself. Other people don't know what your schedule is, and they don't know how much you've been working, and they're really focused on what they need from you. So no one else is gonna look out for your mental health. You gotta take care of that yourself. So for instance, I'm shooting this on a Wednesday, that's a day off, but I'm out here with a camera because I'm out here trying to get better at making videos. So I'm out here trying to shoot some of the downtown Tampa architecture and just get better at using a camera because I want to use those skills for my music career. But what I'm not doing is doing anything for anybody else. I will occasionally work on a day off, but it's gotta pay real good. On some days I'll practice a little bit, do some writing like I said, but usually I'm just trying to hang with friends, take it easy, watch Netflix, do things that normal people do on their weekends because we need weekends too. So this will be my suggestion to you. If you're kind of out of balance right now, you're working a little too much, find at least one day to just say no to everything and just make it an investment in you. You gotta take care of yourself. Like I said, no one else is thinking about taking care of you. I literally just got a text message from someone asking me to work on a Sunday, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about that. No one else is thinking about your schedule, so you've got to take care of yourself. So find at least one day. If you can find 2, normal people's weekends are 2 days, try to find one for you as well. Hey, if you got any benefit from this video, I do a lot of drum cams on my gigs. I also do educator resources, and I do vlogs of kind of what it's like to be a professional musician. So if any of that sounds like it's of interest to you, you definitely would want to subscribe. If you found any value in this, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. It helps me reach more people. Thanks for checking out my quick thoughts. Look forward to seeing you next time.